Okay, hello guys. Welcome to another commentating by me. It's NG against Chefs tonight in the cup. Both teams lost their previous game. Chefs lost 1-3 against NT, and NG lost 5-1 against Bears. So I guess Chefs would like to get a win. I guess if they don't, then NT needs a point minimum against Phoenix, I think. Um, And well, if they do get that, then chefs are actually eliminated from the cup, which I guess would be a huge surprise, as they're doing pretty well in the league. Um, well, the other game which I commentated as well was, I guess, pretty convincingly to NG 4-1. I guess NG took a lot of confidence from that result, and I guess chefs will want to bounce back with, guess, a bit stronger lineup. I think MG's has definitely improved. The only surprise really is Matt starting in goal. Um, and Alaba at CM, I guess, as well, has been pretty inactive so far. But, well, once he's back, I'd say he always gets a start in the NG line. So Matt starting in goal for NG, Rock right back, Yay, center back, only left back. So I guess is a surprise as well. Normally you'd say Arshavin plays there. Right wing is Chupo, as I said before. CM is Alaba. Left wing is Arshavin, and CF again is Aryan, who did pretty well in the last lineup, I'd say. He kind of dropped back a lot to link up play, as he like to do, obviously. And I think he did pretty well. He didn't really get a goal or an assist, I think. But overall, he was pretty important to their play. With the experience he has, he's obviously going to be a very important player to them. And again, Josh playing center back for Chefs, so they're gonna have another matchup. For Chefs, it's Kirito in goal, Jules at right back, as I said, Josh center back, Spirits left back, Sean right wing, then a CM Rick or Tats left wing, and Larson CF, which I guess is a really surprise. Like normally you'd say maybe Josh CF and Larson center back, I'd say, could be a bit more interesting, or maybe even Sean CF, and you could put Josh on the wing. But we started NG again straight away attacking or Shavin here down the line, but gets intercepted. NG straight away just pressuring Chefs a bit. Um, I'd say they have to, if they want to get a quick goal. Oh, they actually have Aria with a really good strike. Chupa with a good assist, I'd say. Bit of problems there with the Chef's defense. Nobody really took Ari up. I mean, Jules was a bit out wide to cover Shavin, I guess, and therefore then they didn't really pick up anyone. So it's like two people who didn't really have their man, and Ari's free. He's probably not gonna miss those chances like very often. The experience he has, and with 2 minutes in, and G already take leads. And Chef's already under like lots of pressure, I'd say. Spirits here with a bad pass. They just managed to get the clear Chefs, but no, I don't really think that's the start they wanted, really. I mean, ideally they would like to get the 3 points here, but against NG, that's always difficult. Go Arshavin going past Jules, but probably gonna get a cross in if he can, yes, to Ari, but just defense really good. That's probably what they're gonna have to do if they want to get something from this game, Chefs. I mean, obviously they have to score now because they're already losing, but like trying to cut those passing lines to Ari is gonna be pretty important if they want to be in this match, or let's say if they give Ari another chance like that, it's gonna be game over already. SNG are pretty good at defending elites. Obviously, they like to get the ball, like to keep it, frustrate a bit, and that always helps when you're 1-0 up. As our Shavin down the line, gonna cross it again, I think. Alaba is free. Ari picks it up, passes to Chupo, going down the flank. Again, another cross or a shot. And cross to Ari. Probably trying out like the same as they tried in the first goal, but didn't quite happen right now. And there's Ari picking up in the middle, probably passing it out wide, yes. But Chefs are like trying to defend as a unit, I'd say right now. Ted just dropping a bit. I'd say they definitely have to do that against NG because even their defenders like to get up the pitch if they have some space. So you need to respond to that as a team, I'd say. There's Chupo going down again. Down the middle. It's probably got to pass it, yes, but again, Larson, their CF just dropping a bit back. Guess interesting to see Chefs actually have two defenders. I mean, I guess you can still call Ted a defender, even though he's been playing attack for the entire league, I guess. So Chefs actually have two defenders in attack right now. I don't know how that's going to benefit them. I'd say with Ted, especially, he keeps things simple, but Larson can maybe overcomplicate things, I guess. We will have to wait and see how it goes. That's a good pass to Chupo, who's 1-on-1. Misses the touch to just take him through. And then it gets blocked off. Corner for NG, the first corner of the match. Chupo, Ari's free, and it's the post. I mean, NG are definitely putting some pressure on Chefs, and wow, it's already 2-0 Chupo. It's a great ball from Arshavin, and Chupo just slotted it home pretty comfortably. I mean, it's like 3 or 4 already big chances for NG inside 15 minutes. It's already 2-0. I mean, game's already over, really. Unless Chefs manage to get a goal back inside this half, I'd say, and stop conceding so many goals. But yeah, 2-0. Things are really looking good for Chefs. I mean, they're pretty much relying on Phoenix, I'd say, now to beat NT in order to go to the. Well, I mean, Kieran, you actually have to be pretty pessimistic. I mean, it's 2-0 against NG inside 15 minutes. Other teams might like try to play like a bit fancier or something, or try some different stuff. I'd say NG try to keep things like how they're used to. So I think they're just gonna keep on trying to score more goals, really, and just putting some pressure on Chefs, which Chefs are trying to do to NG now. Sean to cross it. Hey, does really well there to cut it out. But yeah, Chefs like their first real attack of the game, I'd say, after 18 minutes. But he just cut out the pass before it got to Denny. It's a good cross from Chupo, and Kirito saves it. Keeps Chefs in the game, really. If Ashavin would have scored that, I mean, that's 3-0 inside 20 minutes then. Chefs just losing the ball pretty easy here. And G with a quick counter attack. Chupo. Kirito does well to save. Like both the taps from Alaba and Chupo as well. Really keeping them into the game right now. So Shavin down the flank. Gonna do passes to Ari. Gets cut out. I mean, Chefs are gonna have to ride their luck a bit, I'd say. So G are gonna have chances, and they're gonna have to rely on Kirito being at his best. Even though he's already conceded 2 goals, I mean, it wasn't really a lot he could have done. Are we gonna cross it, I'd say? No, plays it back. Well, actually a pretty interesting move. Are we playing it back to Hey, passes it to Chupo, who takes it first time, but fortunately for Chefs, no goal. By the way, if you have like any questions for me or something, you can always send them to me on Steam, I guess, or even Discord. That's just trying to get past Rock bits. Rock actually does pretty well there. He's not really been that active. Well, I think he has some qualities. Alaba going down the middle here, passing it out wide to Arshavin. Again down the middle to Ari. And Gio actually really playing really well. I mean, in the other game, like the 4-1, which they won against Chefs earlier this week, they played alright, but if you could look at how they played then and how they're playing right now, it's definitely like I mean, a huge increase. Then again, I guess you could say as well, earlier this week, chefs were putting them under a bit more pressure. As Sean goes down the right-hand flank, gonna cross it. Actually, not that bad, just a little bit too high for Dene or Ted to reach, but chefs slowly coming a bit into this game, but Shavin nicely done takes his past Jules one-on-one with Kirito, and oh my god, what a save by Kirito. I mean, I guess he tipped that onto the post. And I think so. I didn't really think it was like a direct post hit, but Chupo was with a lot of space. Or Shavin, I think he tried to pass it to Chupo, but Ari in the end got there. And G just playing it out from the back. You know, they're winning 2-0, they have some space. Or they can just play their game if they want to, really. When that's almost a costly mistake by Hay or Sean. Just a bit too slow there. But Chef's just trying to get some pressure onto NG, and they're doing it pretty well, really. Actually, the first time NG, I guess, played a bad pass in those first 30 minutes. Sean plays it to Larson. Ted and Dene waiting in the box. Larson does well. Cross. Match just does pretty well to get there, really. Sari in the middle has to go past Josh. Arshavin cross to Ari to Chupo. Again, hit the post. That was what I said before. Kirito is definitely gonna have to keep them in this game sometimes. They're gonna have to get a little bit of luck. It's a good ball, but again, Matt's keeping pretty good there, I'd say. I mean, you don't always have to make incredible saves to stop shots or even an opportunity. Larson, he has some space, can just cut inside. He tried to find Danny there, but Sean just tried the first time shot. Maybe should have taken a touch past his man and then tried to get a shot off, but that does really well there. Goes down the flank, crosses it. The man just keeps on claiming these crosses. I mean, they might, I don't know, they might maybe want to try and like one person like tries to block Matt or something, so he doesn't get across, and then basically the goal is pretty empty. So it would be a good way to score, I'd say. Stats, then it makes a run down the flank. Has to get past the though, which isn't really a easy task to do. Or Shavin, it does well to get past Josh and Jules, but in the end, they get the ball back. Then in the middle, it's something NG do really well right now. I mean, Dene is pretty much one of their most important players, I'd say, going forward, at least right now. You know, he likes to dribble with the ball a little bit. Can keep things simple as well, but you know, it's always difficult if you have so many people straight away onto you, like Alba and Ari there. But here's Sean. Goes past A. A good save by Matt. Say chefs are slowly getting back into this, but I don't know, maybe like the first 50 minutes they weren't like that focused or anything, which I guess would be strange, as you know, that really a must-win game for them if they don't want to rely on Phoenix, but she's just playing it out. Chupo probably gonna try a cross here. That's a good ball. Just gets in front of Ari. There's Alaba. That was pretty close there. So 2-0 at halftime. I mean, NG started off like really strong. The first 15 minutes were like amazing. Could have scored like 3 or 4 goals even, but in the end they scored 2. Kirito held them into this game really. After that, and Chefs slowly got back into the game, as you can see here. Kirito's saves are actually really good. They're again on Alaba a bit. Yeah, so the game actually counted as a save, so he actually tipped it onto the post. And there's Matt, like all his saves are just like coming out for crosses. Which I mean is still, I mean, I guess pretty hard to do. I mean, it's pretty, I mean, difficult sometimes. Like if you just miss or just misjudge the ball, then you know you're basically screwed as a goalkeeper if the attacker has managed to win the header as well. But second half, I guess chefs can take a bit of positive from how they pressured NG, and probably want to try to do that like to the entirety of the second half, and then I have to get some chances. Your spirits, just chefs just trying to slow the game down, I guess, and make some space for themselves. Then he takes it past Tony, but Alibi's there to help. Crosses it. That almost manages to get a cross, but gets a shell off, but gets blocked. Larson trying to get past Harvey. Doesn't really know what to do, I think. Just keeps on going backwards, but gives it to Denny. He's a bit more creative, I'd say, in attack. Stat, but Rock defends pretty well there. Larson again. Going past to Ted, yes. Has to be a good cross. Or maybe a shot. Oh, wow. Okay, that's unfortunate for Matt, I'd say, and for NG. I mean, Chef started off pretty positively. And I mean, you know, it's like their first real chance. Tete with, he has a good shot. I mean, it was, I mean, you do have to say for Matt is goalkeeping there. I mean, I guess he's not a natural goalkeeper, so I guess mistakes can happen. I guess maybe interesting to see where Lei was for NG. Maybe he just had to do some personal stuff or anything, but so shoving down the flank. I mean, NG want to have, I guess, just want to keep the game like pretty much in their favor. Really, they don't really want to come under some pressure by chefs, but chefs are pretty much, you know, doing pretty well. I mean, considering their first half performance, I think they've already played like a lot better than how they did in the first half, even though they didn't do anything amazing. But you know, it's pretty amazing what you can do if you just put some pressure on a team. Zalaba like tries a 1-2 with Shavin, but say I was gonna say Sean takes the ball, but he misses it. That's a bad kick there from Kuto, but I guess NG are slowing things down here a bit, as you can see, just playing it out a bit, making chefs like run for the ball. Chupo NG are just trying to, you know, keep the ball a bit. Chefs run and well, yeah, right now if NG win, then NT need a point against Phoenix to qualify, and then chefs don't make the semis. Because it's pretty amazing to see how a cup competition works. I mean, NT pretty much, well, against who did they lose? Guess did we lose like 2 or 3 games, I guess, and then we win one. Then all of a sudden, you know, we're like, I mean, I'd not say favorites, but you know, we're back in it to get to the semis, but it's still all to play for. Those Spirits are trying to get it down a bit. Oh wow, that's that's a really good finish by Chupo there. I mean, I guess I can say I feel for Quito as a goalkeeper. You know, you don't really ever like to get chipped. Nobody does really, but I mean, Spirit's just, uh, you know what? He should just try to play it out there, but NG take a 3-1 lead now after not really playing that well in the second half. They got a goal, and I guess that's what counts. Even if you play bad or not as good, then you still need to get a goal every now and again. That's a good ball there, Larson, going 1-on-1 with Matt, just tries to round him. It's kind of fucked that chance up. Yeah, corner for Chess, but they really should have done better there, like a 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. There's Larson with a corner, but not really the best. There's Sean, probably gonna try to get a cross in if he can. He has to beat two people there. Well, he actually does. It's really good by Sean. Crosses it, but it's intercepted by Hay. There's Larson taking it off Harvey, actually. Really nicely done by Larson. Again, Sean gets a cross in, but Matt's actually been pretty good with like getting those crosses. I mean, could have done better with the first goal of Chefs, obviously, but I guess you are kind of prone to mistakes. But if you didn't catch all those crosses, you might have conceded the other way around as well. Chupo crossed it, but Arshavin's attempt got blocked by Josh, and that just helps out defending there. Some space for Shambi's offside, yeah. Waited a bit too long to get the ball. It's actually a good pass there, Arshavin. Kirito makes a good save there, and Spirit just gets it out. Probably learned from his earlier mistake, but it's a pretty costly one for our chefs, as they were actually getting back into the game and to pressuring NG a lot. But after that third goal, chefs have kind of given up hope, I think. I mean, with 2-1 and like 40 minutes to go, you do kind of back chefs, or at least, I mean, everyone has a chance. It's iOS in the end. Oh, okay. Okay, that's 3-2 there. I mean, I don't know what happened, but only just passed it back, I guess. Like NG do, they just try to play it out a bit, and might just completely miss the ball there. I mean, I guess Matt hasn't really. I mean, that's like two pretty costly mistakes, I'd say. I mean, still NG leads the game, and guess chefs weren't really creating as much after the third goal, but they probably have some confidence now. There's Larson going down the flank, but Alaba just helps our defending. I mean, I guess NG have been pretty unfortunate with the way they've conceded the goals. They've played better than chefs, like clearly, but the chefs haven't actually created as much. They've been pretty clinical with their chances, I guess. I mean, Chupo gets blocked by Spirits, the corner for NG. I mean, NG do pretty much have to. I was gonna say have to push for a goal, and now they have one with Ari again. Again, a volley, like I guess pretty unstoppable from close range, and with that kind of power. Let's see what happens here, though. She thought Kirito got a hand to it, but I guess it was just too powerful in the end. Yeah, too powerful for Kirito to react in time. I mean, for 2 NG, well, I'm not gonna try to give more predictions out right now because I said NG were gonna pretty much get this comfortably now, but I mean every time they make a mistake, they're kind of ruining a bit for themselves. So no more predictions for me until the 90th minute. There's Spirits getting yellow card, I guess a bit frustration by this dribble that didn't work out. Interesting to see Hiei pushing up a bit and Alaba dropping deep. And G just, no, I guess just trying to play a bit more offensive. Or Shelving goes past 1, goes past 2, 3 people. I guess NG have learned a bit from their previous guess I mean you can't really call them mistakes, but every time they actually got a 2-goal lead in this game, they've kind of stopped playing, or at least with less desire to go forward. I mean they've learned a bit, I'd say, because every time they stopped playing really or stopped trying so hard, chefs have, I mean, I guess punished them, but you can't really call the own goal from only punishing, but chefs got back into the game, and well, that's a good ball there. Larsen is through. Tries to play to Sean, but it's a bit too hard to pass. So are we just slowing the game down really for Angie? Matches plays it out. It's a good ball by Rock. Shalvin just gets past Jules with a nice move there. Sees Ari in the middle, but Jules gets back in time. So Shalvin gonna have to get past Jules again, but no, crosses it first. The Spirits does well there, as he had like 2 people he had to mark. Rock with a bit of a mistake there, Sean. Has some space here. Guess it's gonna be pretty important for Chefs, and they hit the post. I mean, I guess you could have said Chefs could have maybe had a small chance at victory or a draw if that went in, but oh wow. Oh wow, that's I mean, we're seeing all kinds of goals here, really. I mean, Chupa tried to chip it again. Here's Jules again. I don't know what he was doing, really. Just gave the ball back to our chef, and then Chupa tried to stiff a bit. I mean, Kirito, yeah, he dived backwards into the goal, and you can't really take the ball into your own net, so ball drops to Chupa, who just slots it. 5-2 for NG. I mean, we've seen like 2 or 3 pretty weird goals. The first one from Ted, then only his own goal, and I guess now this one. Like, out of the 8 goals, like 3 have been really, really weird. Well, I mean, 3 goals. I mean, because I'm gonna make another prediction, say, I mean, it's pretty much game over for Chef right now. Ari misses his pass there. Sean, a lot of space for Ted there. Goes past the keeper and tries to get like that far corner, but he blocks it. And I guess it would have probably gone in, to be honest, if he wasn't there to block it. Just playing it a bit safer now. Oh wow, that's a really brilliant first time ball to Arshavin. Jules blocks the shots, and NG have another corner, 78 minutes. And she just trying to get like a really nice goal there, like a nice word goal, but I mean, I guess you could say Chef's defending hasn't really been up to scratch. I mean, again, there in the corner were like 2 people who were like just free. I mean, I guess you could say they're doing everything they can to get a goal, but I mean, if you could see like how Spirits and Josh did there. Again, Spirits fails to clear it. Chupo goes past Spirits again, crosses it. So Shalvin is free. It's to Alaba, and that's just 6-2. It's unsavable for Kirito, who's been, I mean, I guess you could say unlucky. He's done some really amazing saves, and then the goals he concedes. I mean, I guess most of them are on stop one, then like Chupo's goal is just a bit unlucky, really. And here again, Alaba just slots it in the left corner. No, it's not really the left corner, but I mean, from that range, just have to aim it like a bit past the goalkeeper. It's always going in. So yeah, 6-2, game done. I thought the Chefs have been dropping their performance a bit recently, I'd say, in the league. Again, they don't have Golo, so I mean, at least he wasn't like selling into the lineup right now. So I guess Chef's been a different team without Golo, center back. Again, no Lua. So that's game, set, and match. NG wins 6-2. Therefore, they were already qualified for the semis, I think. But Chefs are still qualified at the moment. I think they're level with NT right now. So NT play their next game against Phoenix on no idea what date yet, as it's been rescheduled. And then T need a point to get past Chefs and qualify for the semis, really. So as we have another look at the highlights, we're gonna have to see who comes in for NG and who comes in for Chefs. Let me just ask Ari, and I guess Ted as well. Okay, so Ari is coming for NG. I guess he was, really important with his 2 goals there and just helped NG link up play as he did in the other game. His volleys were pretty much unstoppable there. He hit the post as well. So he could have scored another one easily, but, guess he won't be too disappointed with his performance. I guess with the NG performance, even though they didn't play as well as they did in the first half. I guess as I said before, if you have some questions you want me to answer, or you want Ari, or I don't know who's coming in for Chef's bid, you want them answered, then just send them to me, or you can even put them in Twitch right now as I'm currently watching. Okay, hello Ari.
Hello.
Guess pretty interesting game.
It was a very weird game, yes.
6-2. I guess you can be like really happy with the results, but are you happy with the result? With the performance as well?
I thought the first 35 minutes was really good. Probably had to score more than 2.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, we're a bit shaky. Obviously, they rotate a lot. And normally we can track them, like rotate very well, but it didn't went. It just was a bit off after that. And okay, then they made a goal just after second half. I think even though the goal was a bit like very savable, they were coming. You kind of know they were coming, so we had to do something about it. And I think I made a quick third goal, if I'm not mistaken. I kind of forgot how the third goal was. And then, then Matt happened again. So that kept them in the game, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Yeah, and then I made like a very weird fourth goal. It was like it hit Kirito, then it hit Spirits, and then it was like just over the line. So it was this game had everything weird.
Well, like you said, like the first 30 minutes were like really, really incredible. I guess 2 goals inside 15 minutes, I'd say. You can't really ask more than that, and could have scored a lot more, but...
Well, we should have actually scored more to actually just kill the game till then, because 2-0 means nothing in iOS. Which has been proven again. So I guess that's the thing we should blame ourselves for.
I guess like every time you got like a 2-goal lead, it seemed like, I guess like certain players, or I don't know what, it had like a negative effect on the team, I'd say, like to play a bit more offensive or put some less pressure on Chefs, as I guess you had like 2 goals lead, but Chefs came back, but in a pretty weird way, I'd say.
Yeah, but we were playing a bit cautious, and like I said before, they made the 2-1. They already had like some moments and dangerous chances to maybe score a goal. Now the goal they made wasn't really nice, but it counts nevertheless. So that was already there were already a lot of warning signs before the actual goal. So
I guess surprised by Larson playing at CF.
No, obviously, I don't know if they look at that lineup. I would think they were trying to use the both sides a lot, exploit them a lot,
Hmm.
um, which maybe kind of that made a bit confused in the middle. Also because EA is not used to playing with these two.
Yeah.
But
I guess debut for only. How do you think he did?
well, he scored a goal.
Well, yeah, but
He scored a goal.
his
What did
overall performance.
own goal, of course. I think I'm very content with actually both of them. I know Rogue didn't played earlier this league, but I was like really early.
Hmm.
I think they both did okay. I think they were a little bit nervous. I did notice that, but hey, that's normal.
Yeah.
I'm content with them. I'm really happy with us both.
I guess you had Alaba back this game. Not really been playing as much.
No,
I guess how's that gonna affect the future? Is he gonna be a bit more active now, or
we don't know.
you know, I know he's I guess with
Like
work or something.
school, something with school. I don't know.
Yeah, school work. So yeah, 6-2. You guys were already qualified.
Now we're qualified. Yes, now we're doing. So we're happy about that. At least we're going to the semis. We have to see what seed. So we still play Phoenix, so I can just double determine.
No, Chefs had to win this game really to
Uh,
to have the have their fate in their own hands. I guess
yeah, they
now they
kind of
have
need
to
to.
wait a bit
Well,
more. But I mean, I,
they,
I,
yeah.
I was kind of surprised to see how they start the game. Like the first 15 minutes, they didn't really seem as focused. Or do you think it was more like NG just playing really really good?
I guess it's always both ways. They were like really bad. We were really good, and like I said, it was only 2-0, but it should have been
Hmm.
probably a 4-0. And if it was 4-0, they wouldn't maybe not get that comeback, or at least like get close in the game. But that didn't
Kirito
happen.
made some really really good saves when it was
Oh,
2-0 just to keep them within
well,
it. But
he was phenomenal. Maybe the only thing you might blame him was well, like at the end, like the 5-2, I think it was. Like he saved the lob, but then he dived into his own net, dropped the
yeah,
ball. It was a really very cool. Like I said, this game had everything odd.
yeah. Yeah, I think he played pretty well. He saved some
Yeah,
amazing shots like the Arshavin one, which he tipped onto the post.
yeah, like the one with Arshvin. If that went in, I think the game was 100% over if that went in.
Yeah.
And because of his touch, it went to the post and it just stayed out of the line. So that was so
You can
close.
never be sure. When you have
Yeah,
a Matin goal, the game's never over.
today has proven.
So that's gonna be everything, I guess. Don't really have any more questions.
Mm,
Congratulations on the win, really, really comfortably. You beat Chefs 2 times now in 1 week.
yeah, this one felt a bit easier than the last one, even though we conceded one more goal. Because,
Mhm.
like I said, it felt like I think they kind of partly beat themselves at the end. Now, to be fair, at the end they probably went all or nothing.
Yeah, probably.
But the two league games we played in, it was a lot more tougher than the scoreline really showed. While this one,
Mhm.
I felt like it was a bit more comfortable. Maybe sounds stupid, I know, but it kind of felt that way.
Yeah, I guess with the way you played, especially in the beginning, I guess it was the best I've seen NG play in a long time. I guess.
That was a good first 35 minutes. That was definitely. We were a bit less shaky after that, but I think we recovered at the end. Yeah, so we're happy that we're at least still in the cup. We're still relevant.
I guess is the cup like a real goal for you? If you have to choose, I guess.
Obviously, we pick league all day, but
Yeah.
we want to be in all fronts. So
Well,
obviously,
I guess like a double would be pretty nice, obviously.
I think we can have a double final against Bears. Who knows?
Yeah. Why not?
Why
It
not?
would be nice, I guess, to see some other team. But
I don't want obviously Phoenix and team, maybe Chefs too. They're still in the cup. I'm not gonna rule them out, but
yeah, I guess what do you like the cup system or?
no, next season is gonna be like an instant single elimination.
Okay.
Like we're gonna make the league double from the current games
Hmm.
season, but the league cup will really be like a real cup, just one game, no group shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Take that out.
I guess like the group stages basically gives like a bit more edge to every single team as they have to be focused like every single game. Like, I mean, I guess NT is like a pretty good example right now. I mean, Chefs lost against NT, and all of a sudden,
Yeah, but in the single elimination, it's only one game. So if NT won the game against Chefs, then let's say Chefs will be immediately eliminated. If it was like the semifinal, for example.
yeah, that's true.
So we'll go with that system. I think that's better. But that's next season, not now.
Yeah, I mean, we still have to finish this one. So yeah, that was it for me.
Was it? All right.
Again, congratulations on the win, really.
And thank you
Played
for
pretty well.
commentating. Because if we play chess, we cannot find any damn commentator. So thank you very much.
But I mean,
Uh,
Kieran didn't want to anymore, so somebody
don't
has to
worry.
step up, really.
Oh yes, thank you. Okay, goodbye.
Thank you. So for Chef status coming in, I guess it'll be interesting to see what he says, really. Okay, hello, Ted.
Yeah,
I mean, it was a pretty weird game, really, wasn't it?
it was an absolute train wreck, wasn't it? I think every goal was an absolute train wreck. Even our goals, their goals. What a
Mhm.
game. Comical.
I mean, I guess he had some like good goals, but I mean, I guess how do you explain Chef's like starting pretty like slowly, especially first 15 minutes?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm depressed. I'm depressed.
But I mean, you
no,
scored like a goal, Ted, so you can be happy at least.
yeah, did you see it though? Did you see the state of the goal that I scored?
Well, I mean, it was a brilliant, unstoppable finish, really.
Thunderous strike. Matt never play goalkeeper again. But anyway, no, I'm joking. But yeah, it's just we saw the lineup, and I suppose we got a little bit of hope because we need to either beat NG or Bears to get through the cup.
Mhm.
Now we've got to beat Bears. Hopefully they play. Hopefully they don't turn up and we get like a default win because that's the only way we're going to beat them. But yeah, it's just weird. I think you know what? I think Chefs. This is going to sound really strange to everyone, but hear me out. I do think the Windows fucked us a little bit because I know we've got Jay and Lewis in,
Mhm.
which by the way screwed Bears and Phoenix, so they've also been screwed by the window. But our problem was that Golo stopped playing, Loir's having to be in work more. Kaim's got a new girlfriend, so he doesn't even play anymore. We've just got our whole selection is just like the same people every week, and we've
Yeah.
got no flexibility. If we could
Mhm.
if we could use Lewis and Jay, we would be in such a better position, but we can't. And I can't wait for next season for the new transfer
I
system
mean,
to come in.
I guess can't Jay play? Wasn't he given a free agent status?
No, we can't use any of them. So, basically, the team that you saw today, plus maybe Christie, that's our the same 9 players that we get to choose from every game. So, I think we're just done with the season. We just want it to finish. We can move on to next season. We're already. I don't know if anyone's played against us in friendlies recently, but I want to go back to defense. Lewis, we're going to try him as an attacker. So all
Yeah.
we're doing now is from now till the end of the season, it's just going to be experimental, sort of just
Okay.
trying new people in attack maybe. But we can't do it in the league, and that's what's a shame. Like we're not going to win the league, we're not going to win the cup, so why can't we just why can't we just use the players that we've got in the team?
I mean, I guess you still have that Dene from not really the transfer window, as you
Yeah,
really have a team, but
yeah. If imagine we didn't have Denny, wow, we're just a team of defenders at the minute.
Mhm.
What's Sean?
I mean, I guess how come Larson played CF and just played center back? I mean, I guess maybe it would
Well,
be better to play Larson center back and just in attack, as he's already played there. But
well, like I said, we're going to be experimenting. So you'll see Larson playing centre forward a bit more.
okay.
We're going to try him in attack because I think last season when Roby was around, Larson
Hmm.
played attack a couple of games and he did well. So we're going to try that.
Okay.
I'm going to go back to defence with Josh, I think. But
Not really enjoying attack anymore.
um, do you know what it is? When you're in attack and you're conceding like 6 goals. I'm not saying I'm going to go back there and be a hero, but you feel like you can't have you feel like you can't have an impact on the game But if I go back to defense, I know that if we concede 6 goals, it's my fault, and at least I know that I could at least do something about it. But when you're stood on the wing, it's
hmm
you just feel so helpless.
I mean, I guess in this game, I noticed you dropping back a bit more. That was to help out the team a bit.
Yeah, but
Um,
we shouldn't have. I shouldn't have had to do that. I think their weakness was their fullbacks, and I think me and Sean just had to stay up, but we couldn't because yeah, we just couldn't.
I guess like a pretty unlucky game for Kirito. I mean, he made some really good saves, and then goals he concedes are pretty unstoppable. I mean, I guess it's the final goal or the fifth goal. I don't know which one it was, where he dived into his own net was a bit unlucky, but
Yeah, but he shouldn't have even had to have saved that.
yeah.
I think Carito actually played amazing, and I think Sean had a really good game. Everyone else was shit, including me. So,
I mean, well, as you said, now you kind of have to beat Bears, or at least hope Phoenix don't get beaten by NT. I mean, I guess how are you still like? Are you still actually focusing on the cup, or as you said, just a bit experimenting?
I think I'm not going to speak on behalf of chefs because I'm sure we do want to progress in the cup, but again, because we've got such little players to choose from,
hmm
me personally, I would love not to play any more cup games. It's like just get knocked out of the cup. That's fine, because at least then we can actually play games with Lewis and Jay. I suppose
I mean, I
it's
guess
just a shame with people going inactive. Honestly, I know you look at our squad and it's huge, but half of them don't play. If you go and look at our team now, just half of them don't play or can't play
mhm.
at time when league games come around.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's pretty unlucky, especially with like a Golo, considering how important he was. But I
Yeah,
mean, I
he's
guess these things happen, unfortunately. I guess it happens to a lot of teams.
yeah, it does, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, thanks for. Did you commentate on your own?
Yeah, I did.
Well, fair play. Well, thanks for doing that. Come on, lads. We've got like there's 15 of you listening. Surely, surely there's people that don't mind just commentating, even if it's just one game every month. Just help us out a little bit. Come on.
I mean, there's 16 people now. That's so somebody joins.
There's 16 people. I
When we
think I don't understand why people wouldn't. Just it's for, do you know what? It's actually a laugh if you do it for me. You can have a little laugh, take the piss out of some players, and it's really fun. Yeah.
I mean, I guess Kieran just said he's not really interested to try it again.
Well, Kieran, I think you did a great job, and I think you should try it again.
No, I mean, I guess we can set the bar like a bit higher for
Yeah.
next commentators, really.
Yeah, we'll set the bar a bit higher than Kieran actually. Right. Right, lads. Chefs is becoming a PUBG team now, so if anyone wants to join, we don't play iOS anymore.
Well, I mean, I guess I asked you and you just ignored me, so
Did you
fuck
ask
you,
me?
Ted.
Oh, I don't remember.
Yeah.
All right, sorry.
I mean,
Well,
you're just ignoring me.
oh, actually, do you know what, guys? We were talking the other day. We don't even know if this is possible, but we were thinking of getting like a huge, just see how many like players we can get in iOS, set a date, and have a huge PUBG game where we have duos, and just say if we can get like, honestly, if we can get like 32 players or something like that, do you reckon it'd be a laugh, right? A couple of
I
games.
mean, I guess yeah, it would be really nice. I mean, I don't know how many people actually play PUBG in
I think
iOS,
there's a
but
lot. I think there's a lot. I know there's there's a PUBG iOS server, but I'm not actually in it. I'm not invited, so. But yeah, let's do it.
I mean, I guess I wasn't. I think. Oh, I'm still in it. Yeah. I mean, there's like 12 people, 13 people in it.
I think it'd be really good anyway. I reckon it'd be a laugh.
Well, I guess. I mean, it's pretty enjoyable, really, if you play with some friends.
But it'd be
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
get someone on the
Could,
commentary.
yeah. Well, I mean, I guess I don't really have any more questions at the moment.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess nobody else asked questions, so nobody's interested, really.
No, we chefs lost again. Sorry, guys. Letting everyone
We
down.
don't have to apologize to me, Ted.
Well, I'm currently loading into PUBG, so
Oh, brilliant.
I'm parachuting down, guys. I'm doing the interview from the air.
Well, that's some. I mean, that's some iOS special, really. The first time anyone has ever done a commentary
Oh,
from an airplane, I guess.
pushing the boundaries of commentary.
Yeah, definitely. So I guess that's gonna be it. I guess good luck on like the next few games in the league and in the cup, because hopefully people become more active again.
Well, it'd be good to, yeah, but I don't think they will. I just really love to use. I think we just really love to experiment with Lewis and Jay towards the end of the season, but it's a shame we can't.
I mean, can I just give you like a word of advice that
Yes.
I mean, Kieran is still free, and I mean, if you want him, you know.
I'm, we're gonna pass. We know how important he is. 20.
No, honestly, just get him, please.
We're gonna pass, guys.
I mean, you've already kicked him what, like 5 or 6 times. Why not 7 times? That please.
Oh God, no. I think Kieran's doing well. He's doing well for NC. So
Okay, so that's gonna be it, guys. Thank you, Ted, for coming in. Yeah, so yeah. Okay, so that's gonna be it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the commentary, and I'll see you next time, hopefully.